Hello and welcome to the Outsider Tackle Box radio show and podcast. We have a special guest in the studio. We have Jacob. He's here. Say hi, Jake.
Hi.
Jake's in the studio. He's our first studio guest, and Jake is my son. So, yay, Jacob. He went.
Oops, sorry.
It's not that
wrong
fun
one.
to be a
It's-
son.
And then that one.
That's the one I was
you were
going
looking for that one. All right, so Jacob went fishing with his school. He was invited by his science teacher. You can go ahead and tell us, everybody, your science teacher's name, Jake. I think it was Mr. something.
Mr. Fink.
Mr. Fink
Mr. Something.
invited
Mr. Something,
you fishing. So thank you very much,
never
Mr. Fink,
guessed.
for putting that trip together, inviting my son.
Yes.
They took us out. I didn't get to go, but they took you out on a half day, 3-quarter day boat. It's half day, I think. I don't know, 3-quarter. I think it was 3-quarter because I picked you up at 5. Yeah. And so Jacob caught what'd you catch, Jacob?
A shark. I caught a shark.
Jacob caught a sand shark and a couple of other things. I think you were
Sculpin and sand dab.
Sculpin and sand dab. And so tell us a little bit about the process of getting prepped. What was your awesome dad teaching you to do?
That I didn't need to do. Because,
They did it for you on the boat?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't know that, but what were you? So
But please,
talk
talk about how awesome your dad is.
and Jacob's been fishing his whole life. So he was born into somebody who loves to fish. So we were fishing when he was just an infant, and then when he was able to walk and hold a fishing pole, he already had it in his hand. And so I mean, he already knew how to do this stuff, but we were just doing a setup for him based on what I thought they were going to fish for. I looked at the fishing report, and so we were practicing tying different knots and stuff like that. But then he got on the boat, and they were doing it for everybody on the boat, so he didn't really need to do that. So that's why he's saying, I didn't even need to know how to do that.
But you're still awesome. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Nobody's
yeah.
going to take that from you.
Tell everybody how cool your dad is.
See?
No.
No. No.
How awesome
I would, but
is your
that
dad?
would be a lie. I don't lie.
All right, we're just going to go through the format. The idea of the radio show and podcast is to spread happiness to the world through the joys of fishing. And we feel like photos do just that, along with the fish story. And tell us where you caught the fish. And you could just say, like, ocean or whatever.
Okay, ocean.
And then
Or whatever.
The bait that you were using.
Squid.
Squid. Any live bait? Just squid.
There was live bait, but we didn't use it. Or I didn't.
And then the size of it, if you were able to measure it in any way.
Like
This big?
that big.
Okay.
If you had to guesstimate a size, what would you say? Like 2 feet?
It looked like maybe it was probably 4 pounds, I would guess. But the shark had to be at least 10 pounds.
That was it was a big shark.
Maybe even
So
more.
it wasn't a baby shark.
But
It was a baby. It was a big baby shark. That's what it was.
and I understand somebody at your school the other day was bit by a baby shark.
Yeah, it was like a mini shark thing.
For those
we don't know.
kids
On
who are
land?
listening,
What?
The shark bit him on land?
no. You can't. If you're gonna put your hand in a shark tank, it's gonna bite you.
Yeah,
Just for kids listening, like you don't put your
For
hand
kids
in.
listening, don't do this at home.
Yeah. What did
Don't
you
put
think the shark was going to do?
But sharks only bite when you hit their private parts. Sorry.
Sharks bite, and so if you're gonna put your hand in a shark tank, that's
I'm
probably
gonna
what's gonna
assume.
happen.
They're going to bite.
Yeah, just assume sharks bite. They are like that's what they do. They swim around, and they let everybody know.
National Geographic.
I'm
here.
a shark.
Where's the crickets?
Oh,
No.
So dreamy.
We will learn the system.
He
Eventually.
said here, he's like, as the shark swims around in the ocean.
That's the shark noise.
No,
Dun, dun, dun. We can't
That's not-
do it
that's
without.
not-
We,
No, that's like a
we
theory,
can't
like-
do that noise. So,
yeah, you can't.
but again, tell everybody how awesome your dad is.
I already said no.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be lying? I mean, I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I'd be lying.
Yeah, see?
Kind of.
At least you taught him never to tell lies.
Where do you get your striking good looks from? Your
Mom.
dad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
No,
Dad.
Mom.
No, I
Mom.
just said
Mom.
him.
Yeah. See? He was right.
You
It was
can't.
Mom.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
you don't
He
know what
doesn't
I'm
get his
talking
good
about,
looks
so.
From me. He gets them from his mom, not from you.
So, I mean, Jacob's.
Where do you get your low voice from? Because I know it ain't over here.
It's not him, no.
Jacob has straight A's.
Yeah.
And for everybody listening, his dad is a grad school graduate. And also straight
It's
A's.
just, yeah, okay, there. You didn't have to do
But I'm the
whole-
type of straight A student that didn't maybe I lost my way. I don't know. What do you think,
I
Tommy?
want to
yes.
talk about me.
But seriously, tell everybody how cool your dad is.
Why do you keep asking me? I don't.
You're trying to catch him in a lie. And it's funny because
My dad is cool.
There you go. Yeah.
It was a joke.
you had it right the first
That's all
time.
I
That
was
a big
waiting
deal.
for. I love it. Well, thanks for being our first studio
Wow,
guest.
he cut that quick after you.
We are, I love the fish story. Happy to have Jake here with
Absolutely.
us. We are going to.
I've known Jake forever, and I know him to never tell a lie. And so this is the first time I've ever heard him lie. That's crazy.
All right, so let's get some
forced
free
me to.
stuff away. Thanks, Jake. We're gonna upload this and you can share it with all your buddies, and so they can hear how cool your dad is. But we're gonna
Yeah.
stop it.
Wow.